Shalom. We have two main poles of existence in Jewish life, as is known. One is exile and one is redemption, which are known in Hebrew as Galut or Galus with the Ashkenazi pronunciation, and Geula. Galus is exile, Geula is redemption. On a national as well as a personal level, we can oscillate between these two poles. Sometimes we feel more redeemed, sometimes we feel more in exile. Exile makes me feel weighted down, tired, sleepy, oppressed. Geula, on the other hand, makes me feel relaxed, free, proud, and self-reliant. I would like to relate these two themes to two important issues in Israel, Oslo and taxes. Oslo and taxes. When I was privileged to make Aliyah to Israel some 30 years ago, the Prime Minister here was Yitzhak Rabin. And the central achievement of Mr. Rabin's term, that term of office, was the Oslo Accords. These accords, in my opinion, brought us and bring us much galut, much galus, much exile. It was under them, the Oslo Accords, that Israel relinquished control of Gaza, Jericho, and much of Yehuda and Shomron, Judea and Samaria. Our current war in Gaza is an outgrowth of those accords, of relinquishing control of Gaza. Our governments since then, sadly, have not brought us closer to the pole of redemption, to Geula, but have chosen to continue the Oslo Accords and to continue the Palestinian Authority which they created. The Oslo Accords were the crowning achievement of Mr. Rabin's second term in office, but his first term in office was many years before that. He became Prime Minister for the first time after the Yom Kippur War. At that time, there was great inflation, both in Israel and around the world, caused in large part by that war, the Yom Kippur War, and the Arab oil embargo and price increases which followed it. To raise funds to counter the great inflation and the great drain of reserves on the country caused by the Yom Kippur War, the government under Yitzhak Rabin instituted what is known as MAM. That's an acronym, Mem, Ayin, Mem, which stands for Mas something something. I don't know exactly what it stands for, but in English it's called VAT, Value Added Tax. And it's simply a tax on all goods and services, which stands at 17%. Anytime you buy something in the store, you pay another 17% to the government. Anytime you pay your accountant to do your taxes, which themselves are Galus, you have to pay him 17% more. Anytime you buy electricity, you have to pay 17% more tax, VAT. And these taxes, in my opinion, are a form of exile. They oppress us, and they tire us, and they make us feel drained. And we have to work more. They take part of our life because we have to work more just to pay them. Today, after the Simchat Torah war, the Israeli government has decided to raise the VAT, to raise the value-added tax to 18%, from 17 to 18%, starting in the next year. More exile, more galus. Personal income taxes are also galus. As we said, they take your life. You have to work more just to make up for them. And time is life. Not just time is money, but time is life. My friends, we have to wake up and realize we are in galus. We are in exile. When we have to realize it. Oslo and taxes both increase our exile. Governments can meet all their revenue needs by taxing large corporations a modest amount, not exceeding 20%. And of course, if those governments are run honestly and don't waste money. Oslo and taxes are not facts of nature. They are exiles which we have chosen to put on ourselves. We can also redeem ourselves from them. Shabbat Shalom.